This is an introduction into common chord patterns and how to work them out. So we're trying to work out primary chords, which are chords 1, 4 and 5 in a scale. Each note in the scale is assigned a number depending on your key signature, which is then converted into a chord. So I've chosen C major as my example, and in the table you can see the name of the chords at the top, or the notes in the scale. So we've got the tonic, which is 1, number 2 is the minor second, 3 is the minor third, 4th is the subdominant, 5th is the dominant, 6th is the minor 6th, and then there's the diminished chord, which is the 7th. So under all of those headings, I'm going to write my scale out. And I start at C because my scale is the scale of C. And you've got to work out which notes are sharps and flats, so you might need to use Google to find out that information. But I know that C major has got no sharps and flats, so I'm just writing C under tonic, D under the second, E under the third, F under the fourth, G under the fifth, A under the sixth, and B under the seventh. So it goes up in order. And then underneath each one, I've written the name of the chord and then what notes are in that chord. So for example, under 1, which is the tonic, it's a C chord, it's a major chord, and the notes in that C chord are C, E and G. Now we're going to look for the other two primary chords. So the 4th is F. So the 4th note in the scale is F, so we know that's an F chord, and in an F chord we've got the notes F, A and C. And finally, the 5th note in the scale is G, so that's going to be a G chord, and the notes in that chord are G, B and D. If you don't know which notes are in which chord, all you need to do is Google them. So if you want to find out what an F sharp chord is, just Google notes in an F sharp chord and it will tell you. In summary, you need to first of all choose your key signature, then draw out the table below. Then write the notes from your key signature in order, starting with the first note of the key signature under the table heading scale. So I chose C, so I put all my notes in order from C, and they went C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Work out the names of your primary chords. If your key signature is major, all of your primary chords will be major too. Work out the notes for each chord, so you can do that either via Google, or you can find out how to work out chords by looking on YouTube. And the name of your chord will refer to the name of the bass note that you can use as well. So if you've got a C chord, your bass note will be C. If you've got an F chord, your bass note will be F. If you've got an E minor chord, your bass note will be E.